1 hour remaining, so we have our pick of any of the remaining missions on the map. We have 2 Nanofab Vestibules to choose from. It's probably going to be the Sankaku one, because the EMP pack allows us to deal with things like drones, and we have buster chips as well. We're not so able to deal with heavily armoured guards, but the Nanofab here is, well, it doesn't matter how far it is. They're both 12 hours away, but this will be our last mission before we do the final mission. So this is our penultimate mission. Before we go in, we're not going to spend all of this money, but we have so much of it. We are going to spend quite a bit of it, so we're going to upgrade speed to level 4 on everybody, which we can afford to do. We're also going to upgrade Anarchy to level 4 so that we can use this Buster Chip 3 here. We're going to swap it for the Buster Chip 1, which Sharp is able to use. That leaves us with 1,000 going in. We're looking for a cloaking rig of some sort, preferably 2 or 3, to give to Sharp so that he's able to get some advantage out of this augment that we gave him earlier. We're not going to carry this charge pack in. We're going to be saving this for the final mission. I don't expect that we'll need to shoot anyone with a riot dart, given that most of our opponents will probably be drones. So let's go.
Most nanofab.
I back up your memories when you enter the beam. They don't take up much space.
Only one door. Have a console. This room looks very small. There'll be... yeah. So this is perfectly safe to get through. Let's get the power. We'll be able to peek around this corner. There is a door over there. We've got a null drone who we are going to have to hack unless the drone goes away. The drone is stationary. We have no other way of getting past here other than using Prism's disguise. I guess we could blast the EMP and take out that drone, but just not worth it. Maybe it is worth it. Yeah, it probably is worth it. We get to take this down and this laser panel at the same time. We can peek through this door before we decide to do that, so let's activate the disguise. We can just walk straight past. We can't quite peek, that's fine. We don't know if there's a patrol through here, so I'm actually going to hide in this corner. So that cost us 2 power to get across. It saves us a few action points. We're going to prime the EMP. That lets us through here. I think we'll have enough action points to stand on this drone afterwards. Okay. We may have hit something in this room as well. Looks like it's not the case. We've got a camera here, we can take that down. Yeah, okay, we hit a sound bug, that's fine. We are going to have to leave through this way. Probably slightly better to put Shalem on top of this drone. We get an accelerator chip. We'll just sell this. These are very rarely useful. It's just like having a hacking upgrade, but it takes an inventory slot and it has a cooldown. Yeah. We might have heard if there were a patrol through this room. I doubt it. We can peek here to see. Okay, so these rooms are not connected. That's expected because generally there aren't two rooms connecting the same two... Sorry, two doors connecting the same two rooms. We can't peek through this door this turn, I think. I'm just going to stay in cover. This drone is probably stationary. Yeah, it must be, otherwise it wouldn't be in this corner facing outwards. It wouldn't end its patrol here. There's a lot of these stationary drones that are going to be in our way. We'll have to use the disguise quite a bit, I think. How do we have 16 power? So much. We've gotten 2 consoles. Okay, no patrol through here. That is fine. Have a camera in this room. Let's take that down now. That's empty. I guess we could have found that out by peeking. But we get the AP from net downlink for hacking it, and we're on full power anyway, so it just literally doesn't matter. We'll probably end on this square and use the buster chip, but we can peek through the door. That's pretty big. We're probably going to have to go this way. We definitely would have heard if there were a patrol in this room. Pretty sure. It's unclear if we want to pin this pin this drone anymore. We might just have to hack this drone. If we do that, we should do it now to explore as fast as possible. Yeah. Yep, so this is just a safe and a console up here. We can take a look through this door. That's an empty room. So the rest of the map is all this way. We don't need to send everyone through here. But we do have a couple of safes, one of which has a demon on. We can't use the EMP because we've just used it already. So we can Taurus this demon away and use the buster chips on it. So that's a vote in favour of sending Prism through. Of course, there is this console. Yeah, which of course we get the bonus for Sharp doing that. Let's have a peek.
Unlocked nanofab located.
That's our actual nanofab vestibule. So we don't need to get a pass card to get through here at all. In fact, we don't want to, because that makes it easier for the null drone to come through and get us. It's not worth the action points just to get the extra power from this console. We have plenty of power anyway. We'll want to take a look in this nanofab. But we can do that on the way back from the safes. Shalem will be the one to look in the nanofab, actually, to look in this one, I think, because he has the space and he also has the accelerator chip that we want to sell. Okay. So this drone wakes up. We want to sit on this drone. Yep. Okay, we have a guard. He is stationary. That should not cause us any problem since he's not looking at anything important. Got a door through there. That will be cover. So there won't be anything looking at us from that direction. There won't be a door on this side, I'm pretty sure. It's possible that we have another guard standing somewhere around here. But this will be safe. We'll want to take this camera down, but not for 6 power. Let's open the door and get a better look. I think we're pretty comfortable with that being safe. Might as well. Oh, we already did peek. Nothing else to do. We won't use the Taurus until we have to, because we don't want it to move on to something else that we want to hack. Get the power from this. We're also about to get 4 power from this, so we want to use the Taurus now. That's fine, we don't need it. We don't want to run because of the sound detectors. We'll want to get into this, but we'll use the Mercenary next alarm level to do that. For 6 power, it may be worth taking this camera down. If we're using the Mercenary twice on this, then the next hack would be 4 power anyway. So this is only 2 power extra. And we have so many action points with Sharp that it would be a bit silly not to use them this turn. Got a console there with more power. That's our exit. There's no camera there because we'd detect it with the wireless scanner. This looks like an empty room. Oh, we have a door. I'm not going to end my turn there, so we're just going to get this console. We can just check that there's nothing we're missing on here. I don't think we've stolen from this guard yet, so that will be something that Prism wants to do. Yeah, this is all explored. Yeah, we're going to sit on this drone one more turn. So yeah, we have a patrol coming through this door, a patrol coming through that door that stands in front of this. I don't think this patrol turned around, so this should be okay. Yeah. We know we're hacking this. So let's see what gets rebooted. We're selling this accelerated chip for sure. We want the Cloaking Rig 3. That is exactly what we were looking for. What else do we want? Well, we're getting this. Shock Trap 3 could be pretty good. We have the Anarchy for it on Prism. That lets us deal with guards in the final mission. Anatomy analysis is pointless because we don't have any lethal weapons. I don't think we need the portable server. We have plenty of power. I think we get a shock trap. And that's shopping finished. We could get the neural disruptor. But it won't be very useful to us because all of the guards are going to have armor. Yep, that's it. So some devices get rebooted. That is fine.
We must have triggered something in their telemetry. They're toggling the power
We're going
onto some of the
to
devices we've taken.
move the demon from here, but I think we want to wait for these buster chips so that we can get into this cheaper. We know that how many action points we have from Sharp now. This is probably an empty room. That's a guard elevator. Could be something round there. Let's see exactly where this guy goes. Round the corner indeed. Don't think it's very likely that there's anything here. So how many safes have we gotten into? 3 so far, 4 here. So there's one more safe on the mission. It will be a while before we can hack these 2 cameras anyway. So we might as well go through this way. We are able to use this cloak now. That will get us through this room. And because the cloaking... They've changed this, so it's no longer an area of effect that cloaks the rest of your team, but it leaves you invisible for 2 turns. And that's really useful because it means you can end somewhere where you're seen by a camera, for example. Or somewhere where a guard is going to come and see you. We are going to wait for these buster chips to cool down to get into this. I don't want to use the Taurus on it until we've hacked these cameras. Probably worth bringing Shalem up into this. Oh, we don't have any safe cover in this room. We can peek and then get out again. That's 5, then it'll be 4, 3, 1, 0. Yeah, we will be able to get out. So the guard doesn't come exactly in front of the door. It would be possible to get past him with a cloak, but we're not going to waste the cloak on that just yet. Yep. So we might have to zap this guard, which we don't really want to do. For the purposes of saving action points, we are going to end our turn here. The drone here still has a couple of turns left. We know that we've got a null drone exploring around, but it doesn't look like it's getting into this room, so it's not going to be in here yet. Either that or it already got past and I didn't notice, but I don't think that would have happened. I think now's a good time to use the cloaking rig. Yeah. So we're not quite ready to hack these cameras yet. We might be able to use the buster chip on one of them with Prism in disguise. But there's just so many cameras blocking our way. Okay, this is just a guard spawn point. There's a safe. We have 2 guards. We will take this down with the Mercenary because we have an extra turn on the cloak. We might have to leave Shalem in this elevator after that, though. It might take us wings to get him all the way in. I don't think we mind the alarm going up. We've done pretty much everything we need to. Or we're prepared with almost having done everything we need to. There's a camera. There's no safe here. We'd have detected it. There's no console. There could be a door through there, though. Let's just check that. No, there isn't. We do have to go on melee now to hit this guard. But that's okay. We get the predictive brawling on it. It will be a few turns before we can get through this room, so we can sit on him. We won't use Taurus on this until we've hacked this safe, because there's a chance the demon will end on there. We've got a sound bug there, so I'm not going to run. Good thing is that when this guy wakes up, he'll go back to investigating this spot.
You see that?
Yes, you did. That's worth 2 power. This guy will come exploring out of this room, which gives us a chance to steal from him. We are going to hack this safe. That's the camera, that's the safe. I think if you steal while standing right in front of this, then he just shoots you. Did we give Shalem a key? No, we didn't. So we can't even steal from him anyway. We can't steal from this guy either. No, that's fine. We'll be able to steal from them later. But we've gotten the safe. I think that's enough. Let's take this down with the Taurus. That's on the demon database, that is fine. Here's our null drone. Won't see us go through the door, that is absolutely fine. We want to break 3 firewalls on this. Torque injectors would be pretty good for Shalem. We have another cloaking rig 3. So let's see, what safes haven't we gotten into? We've gotten into all of the safes. There are 2 guards left for us to steal from. No, 3, because there's a stationary guard here. If we steal from 3 guards, are we able to get 300 for the torque injectors? Cloaking rig is much more important than torque injectors, but the torque injectors would be really good. We have the biogenic dart on a cooldown, and would probably give this cloaking rig to Shalem. Then all of us would be able to either go into disguise or cloak, so this would be subject to the torque injectors as well. Torque injectors is one of the better augments that you can get, and there's no point saving much more money than this. If we don't spend that 300, if we get it on the torque injectors, then we won't be able to afford things like speed upgrades. We're already on max speed, other than if we can afford 1,000 credits, which we won't be able to. I think we'll be able to get both of these, but we get the cloaking rig now, and because that helps us hide from the drone that's exploring, if we need to. Yeah, and we'll come back for the torque injectors if we can. We do want to sit on this drone, since we're not getting through here now. So we'll have to be waiting for a bit longer. It might not be a bad idea to actually escape from the level with Shalem. No, it would be. It would be. So we have these 2 places, each of which is protected from the alternating directions that this guy walks in. The reason we want to leave him on the level is because he's got the biogenic dart to shoot this guard when we want to get in. In fact, we could just use the biogenic dart to shoot this guard as soon as this guy's finished investigating. He'll go back to being stationary. We shoot this guard and pin him. Then by alarm level 3 or so, we'll have the biogenic dart to use again. We'll be able to shoot this guy and steal from him. Yeah, that seems about right. Maybe this guy, when he turns around, doesn't even see this square. I think that should be correct. And he certainly won't see it on the way past this way. So when he's turning this way, he'll see diagonally like this, not this square, so that should be fine. Okay, that's the end of our turn. Okay, this drone's going back to where it was before. Yeah, this guy's going to finish his patrol. This guy's going to go back to a stationary spot. So we don't need to move Shalem yet, but we might as well. Since we aren't going to get Prism through here to get these cameras, and this one's going up after the on the next alarm level, so we hack this now. Then we hack this once the thing resets. So we've got 3 guards to steal from for the rest of the mission. Using that, we're going to... No, this is a mistake. We should send Prism out to steal from these guards because she gets a small bonus. I think it's a 15% bonus. So let's see exactly where this drone is going. That is fine. We can get Prism out here. Steal from this guard. Get Prism through here in disguise to steal. We might have to use Shalem's gun to shoot this guard because we can't get past him to steal in disguise. Oh, but Prism has the cloak. Brilliant. Okay, so we can steal from all of three of these guards with Prism. Next turn, we'll actually be able to get Shalem through this door, so he won't be stuck here. That should be fine. Yep, end our turn.
Alarm level 2. Fire levels increased.
We won't be able to get him through this door unless we hack this camera. We're definitely hacking this. We don't have much else to hack except for this camera, so we could just do it now. We're getting 2 power a turn the rest of the game. Yeah, let's take this camera down, because that gets Shalem out of this room. It's much more useful to us. He's not trapped in the elevator having to move back and forwards every turn. $216 credits. That's a lot. So, yeah, we will be able to get that torque injectors this mission. We're gonna have so many items to carry. We're probably gonna have to sell some of these buster chips. I doubt we'll be able to afford to upgrade strength and get the torque injectors. But we can pass some of... No, we don't have to sell the buster chips. We can give them to Central on the next mission, and Monster will be able to carry this. Yeah. we're ready with the EMP to take out this drone again. Yeah, it's going in there, that's fine. We've got a camera drone somewhere around here. But we can get ourselves through this door at least. Yep. We'll steal from this guard next turn when he comes up here. We'll use the cloak to get past this guard and steal from him. Yeah, we need to hack this drone. That won't be easy. It'll cost us 14 power to hack that drone. Not very likely. Let's see where they're going. I think we just wait in safety until this drone gets out of our way. Let's drag this guy over here. This drone is now facing this way. That is fine, so we'll be able to get in next turn. This will scan and notice us here, but that doesn't raise the alarm, I don't think. Do not need a pass card. I think we use the disguise to go to this spot or so. No, actually, we're just going to steal from this guard when we leave the level. That's the better plan. I don't see an easier way to get in here to steal from him safely. We can use a cloaking rig. I think this is how we end the level. Sorry, end the turn. Yeah. So we get noticed here. Oh, he turns around because he saw us. That was a bit silly. So this does raise the alarm. Yeah, I shouldn't have ended my turn here. I should have been in cover here or something. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, we're buying the torque injectors and installing it. We have 109 credits left. We'll get another 100 or so from this guard. It won't afford us anything. Maybe it's just not worth the hassle of stealing from him. Can just use the cloak right now. I'm pretty sure we can step right in front of a guard when we're cloaked. We steal from this side, that's okay. EMP pack 2, we can sell that. That is worth it. Absolutely worth it. We want to get out of this room now, I think. We can get into cover at least. And then we'll have the cloaking rig to get through this door next turn. Neither of these two drones can actually do anything to hurt us, so this is okay. We close the door. Actually, it's possible this guard was... No, he's still stationary. That's fine. It's possible that someone gets alerted by this drone. This was the nearest guard, but this drone also doesn't have any weapons, so is this just a bug where I'm allowed to get seen by the drone and it raises the alarm, but no one comes to investigate me? Mainly I'm just coming here so that I'll be able to use the cloak and they won't notice this door. I think that's the end of our turn. So we get another guard. That's a drone. I think that's fine. We get the Mercenary for cheap again. Use the cloak. No one's looking at this door, so that's fine. Aren't we still cloaked? Yep. So that's a safe spot to hide. We'll sell this when we leave the level. I think that will afford us a strength upgrade for someone. I think we're out of here next turn. Yep. And I believe that is 100%, and we got what we came for. Success.
I'm sure you considered your purchases carefully. Wouldn't want you wasting the company dime on useless dreck.